Okay, so yeah, the False card, you've got your presence, this Page of Swords. Yeah, more swords everywhere. So, yeah, this is what I'm getting. I know I said I wasn't going to say any more about this work thing, but it's coming up again for someone. So someone really, really, really needs to hear these messages about their workplace. So, okay, so look at this page. He's on the defensive. Again, you can see this. The man in the Seven of Swords is taking from this page. He's taking his time, he's stealing the swords away, so that this page is left there with no defences. He's left there up on this hill, he's flapping his sword around in the wind, and he's trying to be defensive, he's trying to stand up for himself, but he's only got one sword, and this other man in the Seven of Swords, he's got 7 swords. He's taken them away because he's stolen this page's energy, and he's got him on the defensive all the time. So I think this person in your workplace, I'm seeing one big major culprit here. They're asking you questions, they're second guessing you, they're checking your work, things like that, picking on you, asking you to be accountable for things, and that's taking all your time. And you can't be this wise hermit if your mind and your time and everything's all taken up by defending yourself. So that's what I'm getting there. You can see that really, really strongly. Whoever this is trying to disarm you. They're trying to put you on the defensive, and they're trying to take your energy away. Don't let them do that. Okay, if you can do this between now and the time you're planning on going, if this is all you, just try and do what you need to do at work. Again, you might have to take some time off as well. That can help you, because you need time in your head. You need space in your head. Just, if they're being all horrible to you, go into work, just do what you need to do. Go in on time, do what you need to do, and then leave on time. Just do that. Just do what you need to do. If all these people are being horrible to you, you don't owe them any more than what you're supposed to be doing. And I don't normally say this to people because I know I like to put lots and lots into my work. Lots of people do, and that's the good thing to do. That's the right thing to do. But it goes both ways. If they're being right to you, if they're being fair to you, you be fair to them. If they're not being fair to you, why be fair to them if they're taking all these swords from you, if they're disarming you, if they're hurting you, if they're undermining you? They do not deserve any more energy than what you're signed up to do. So go in, do your work, come out again. You can't be fired for doing that. You can't be fired for coming in on time, doing your work and leaving again. They cannot fire you. Put your head down like this hermit. Again, like this hermit, I keep on seeing him. Rise above. He's up in a mountain, do that. So is the Page of Swords. Rise above them and just plan. Plan your way out of this as much as you can in the time that you've got. Okay, be a little bit careful with who you talk to about this. I know I'm sounding really bossy in this reading, but save your energy. Save your energy. Don't talk about what your plans are. There are lots of these kinds of dodgy people around you talking about you, all that kind of shifty thing. When you've got the Seven of Swords there, and you've got the Knight of Swords, and you've got the Page of Swords, you've got all that around you. Keep everything close to you. Don't tell anyone what you're thinking of doing. If you're writing things down, if you've got things written down on your laptop, on the screen, wherever, emails, keep them to yourself. Keep your phone to yourself, all that kind of thing. Keep your head down and plan. Don't spend your energy on any of these people. Spend it on yourself. Don't spend it on defending yourself. Spend it on yourself. Your future, your plans, what you're going to do. You're worth your energy, they're not. That's what I'm seeing in that card there. Okay, so yeah, just looking at this whole sequence down the middle here. Oh, I'm exhausted dealing with these people. You must be, if this is you, you must be absolutely exhausted. You must get home and just go straight to bed. Okay, now, if you're single, I'm seeing this kind of, it feels like a cycle actually. It feels like, you go through these stages. And And I think it's because you're not quite ready. I think it's because you're not quite over what happened with this ex. That's what I'm getting. But it feels like, sometimes you're really interested, you want to find someone, you go out, you say, right, I'm ready to find someone, I'm ready to find love, go out, and then when you look at what's out there, you're very disappointed. And then, you give up for a while, you think, oh, I can't put up with that, I'm giving up, that's it, I'm not putting up with these people anymore. And then, you have this time to yourself for a while, and you come back around and you say, okay, I'm ready again, ready to go out there again. So there's this cycle that kind of goes around and around and around. And it goes around and around because I think, for one, you're looking in the wrong places. And I think subconsciously you might still be a little bit scared, a little bit wary because of what happened with this ex. The other thing I'm seeing here is I'm seeing this cycle stopping. I'm seeing this cycle going around and around, and then it stops. There's someone here. There's someone from your past. This is what I'm getting. It's someone you used to know. I don't think it's someone you had a full-on relationship with, but I think you're on the edge of that with them. You kind of wanted that with them, or they wanted it with you, or maybe both. It's like you're on the edge of a relationship, and then you waited, and you couldn't wait anymore or something like that, and you just move forward. So that's the kind of thing I'm getting there. So that might help you with who this might be. Okay, this is going to be a bit strange, but this is what I'm getting. I'm getting 2 dates, and they're very similar, 2 numbers that are very, very similar. So it might be that you've got the same birthday as them. It might be some other date that you've got in common. You might be the same age. It's something like that. Same house number. It's some kind of number that you've got in common with them, and you always used to talk about that with them, or joke about that, or something like that. It's something you used to talk about. That might give you an idea of who this is. Also, I'm getting generosity. So you helped them, or they helped you, and there's no resentment there. It's not like, oh, you did this for me, and you owe me now. There's none of that kind of thing going on. There's no anger. There's no bad feelings there. It's you had to leave because you couldn't wait anymore. I'm getting that very clearly. But you didn't have any bad feelings. It feels quite calm, actually, around this person. Now, yeah, maybe this is why you're waiting, because I'm getting something that they couldn't get away from a situation. They had to get away from a situation to be around you. So it might be that they had to leave. Maybe they were long distance and they couldn't get away from the situation they were in to be near you, or it might be some other situation they're in. This is what I'm getting. If I leave this now, I'll lose everything. And they couldn't do that. They couldn't do that at the time. And you lost them. You lost them because of that. They haven't forgotten you. I'm getting that they haven't forgotten you. They absolutely haven't forgotten you. They're still around you in some way. Now, it's probably on social media. Maybe you're following them, or they're following you, or something. And you haven't thought about them. You just forgotten to unfollow or whatever. You had no reason to. There's no animosity between you. And when you've got the Page of Swords, that can be about social media. So there's that link still there. There's some kind of link between you. Now, there's a message coming in. There's a message coming in. You've got 2 pages here. I'm really sorry. My nose is blocked and I've got a bit of a cough. So sorry about that. I know it probably sounds a bit strange, but okay. So 2 messages, or not 2 messages. Well, maybe it is 2 messages, but there's some kind of message coming in, whether it's 1 or 2. There's a little bit of nervousness around these messages, or this message. They're not quite sure how you're going to take them. Because last time I think it was you that left them, or that you decided you couldn't wait anymore and you moved on. So there's that apprehension around them. But they're going to contact you. I'm seeing that. I keep on getting this. They haven't forgotten you. They haven't forgotten you. Their feelings are very, very pure, very genuine. I'm getting that very nice, very pure, very innocent feeling around this. They're not hiding anything. They're not playing any games or anything like that. And you've got the Ace of Cups here, which is purity, very, very pure emotion. Yeah, I'm getting a bit of a rescue energy here, like, and it's coming from them. So maybe they show their love by rescuing or helping or doing things for you. That might be a little bit of a problem with you, or especially in the beginning, because I think because of this axe, well, you like this anyway, you're very independent anyway, but I think because of this axe, you relied on them so much and then they really left you in it. So you don't want to be rescued. I'm getting that very strongly. So that might be somewhere where you clash. But I think if you explain that to them, I think anything that you have to explain to them, anything that is a problem between you, yeah, they'll listen to you. They're very genuine. They want to hear you. They want to hear what you have to say. So yeah, very, very positive energy I'm getting from them. So expect a message, again, probably on social media, Messenger or something. And it's coming in soon. It's coming in soon. You've got 2 pages here. So, okay, I'm just seeing something here with this King of Wands. I'm getting protection here. I'm getting standing up for someone. Standing up to someone, for someone, if that makes sense. So it feels like you're protecting someone and you're standing up for them. So yeah, I'm getting something in writing here. An email, a letter, something like that. I don't think the letter's directed at you. I think it's directed at this person you want to protect. And yeah, you're going to stand up to whoever's written this or to whoever's said this. There's a lot of anger here, a lot of anger here. You've got the Knight of Swords right next to this King of Wands. So there's lots of anger. You're about to stand up for someone. They might be in a position of authority, this person. I'm getting teacher. I don't know why, it's just coming into my mind, teacher. So it might be that this person who you're standing up for is your child, if you have a child, because I'm getting teacher, protection, so that says child to me. I think this has been building up for a while. I think you've been letting things slide with this person for a while, if this is you. And things have been directed at you. And I don't think you mind that. I think you let things slide when they're directed at you. But when they're directed at this other person you're protecting, you won't let that slide. It's like mother bear or father bear energy here. This is a child, if this is you. So, you're speaking up, you're standing up, and you're not going to be very popular. They're not going to like this, but I don't think you can, because you're doing this out of love and protection for someone. And it's going to work well. You're not going to be very popular, but they're not going to say much after that. They're going to be very quiet after that. And I think this is where this is coming from, because if you've got all this going on in your workplace, I'm getting this really strongly around you, and it's going to come out with other people as well. I'm not saying you're going to yell and scream at people or anything like that, but it's like, I've put up with this for so long. I've put up with this in the workplace. I put up with this person here. If anyone else is going to come at me, they're going to know about it. I'm not going to sit and put up with any more. So this is the energy you're moving forward with now. Very, very strong, standing up for yourself. Again, not yelling and screaming, but just standing up for yourself and saying, no, I'm not putting up with any more of that. From now on, I'm going to show you how strong I am. That's what I'm getting. You're really going to move forward with that energy. Lots and lots of strength. Okay, so yeah, the first card you've got for your futures is beautiful. Ace of Cups. Absolutely beautiful. Lots of peace there. Very, very genuine. Very, very genuine. There's nothing false here. That's what I'm getting with this person who's coming in to speak to you. Very peaceful, very peaceful. Look at the difference between this and what was happening in your past. So beautiful peace here. Beautiful love that's coming in. Yeah, this looks really, really nice. Really good. And the Ace of Cups can be new love. And this person that's around you who's coming back to you, they're not a new love. You knew them in the past. But it feels new. It almost feels like they're a new person. They've changed a lot, I think. They've changed a lot. And It's almost like you're dealing with someone new. I know a lot of people are going to get in my comments and they're going to say, no, people never change, people never change. I think this person has changed. I think they are changing. Or it's going to feel like that to you. New, fresh changes, new, fresh connection. And you've got the Page of Pentacles down there, which is all about freshness, springtime, new flowers springing up, all of that kind of thing. So very, very nice. Okay, so what I'm looking at now is I'm looking at this Ace of Cups. I'm looking at the sequence between this and the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so with this work situation, if that was you, it keeps on coming up. I can't help it. When you finally go out on your own, when you finally leave all this behind, you're going to feel like the Ace of Cups. You're going to feel like, I'm so peaceful. I feel so much better. Look at this. That dove's there, that peace. Why didn't I do this sooner? Why didn't I do this sooner? I feel so much better in myself. So you're going to get that feeling of peace. And then I think after that, you're going to realize that maybe you haven't gotten some kind of money, some kind of financial settlement, something you deserve through this workplace. And I think after that peace, you're going to have to go back into this workplace. Now, you don't have to, but if you want to get what you deserve money-wise, I think you're going to have to do this. It's going to be a really difficult process. You're going to have to negotiate. Because if you look at this Six of Pentacles, obviously, someone's not getting what they deserve. The person on the left, they're getting the coins. The person on the right's not getting anything. It's an imbalance here around money. So to get what you deserve, I think you're going to have to go back and deal with this. Now, because you're feeling really peaceful with this Ace of Cups, you might be tempted to say, no, I'm not going back ever again. I do not want to see these people ever again. I don't want to talk to them ever again. It's not worth anything. Even if they give me $1 million, £1 million, £1 million lira, whatever it is, whatever they give me, I'm saying no, because I'm exhausted of that. I'm not going back into that fire pit again. I'm getting out of that. I think it's worth it for you to get that money. That's what I personally think. Obviously, it's up to you. I think if you keep fighting, I think if you keep on getting this, if you keep on working toward getting this, I think you'll get what you deserve in the end. So that's just something I have to tell you about that. Totally up to you, obviously. Yeah, the biggest thing you're going to get out of going out on your own is really your confidence building up. Because really, I think this Axe, I think these horrible people in this work situation, if this is you again, they're taking your confidence away. They're taking your autonomy away. They're taking everything away from you. And going out on your own, giving that back to yourself, that's going to give you your confidence back. So really, really think about doing that sooner, as soon as you possibly can, if that's you. Yeah, I just want to say this before the end here. I know this is a really specific reading, but that's just how they turn out sometimes. I just kept on seeing all this work thing, and there's so much stress around this workplace. Whoever that needs to hear this really, really needs to hear this message, that they need to get out on their own. So no more about that. I'm going to end that here. Taurus, this is a general reading, I know, so it's not going to resonate with everyone. I think this one might not resonate with many people. It's just how it turned out this time. But thank you so much for watching.